Last week we had shared a video with you all titled What is a Research Paper? In which we had defined a research paper as a systematically written and published record of your research work. So here are the two keywords, systematically written and published. So once you've written your research work, how and where you get them published? For this, you need to know all about journals and research publishers, which are the two key stakeholders in your publication journey. So today, your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer, Dr. Ritika Gaba, is going to tell you all about what are research journals. Then from there, we will move on to the second section where I'm going to tell you what are research or who are research publishers and how and do they vary from a research journal. We will also discuss the relationship between a research paper, a journal and a research publisher. Finally, we are going to tell you the names of the top 10 publication houses, journal publication houses across the world, and also explain why is it so important for you to know these publishers. So in case you are also wanting answers to all these questions, then stay tuned with me in this video. In case you do like the way we are empowering you with genuine, in-depth and well-researched PhD and research knowledge, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So now, without any further ado, let us start discussing what is a research journal. So once you have systematically written down about your new discovery, so remember, research is finding something new or bringing a new perspective, a new light to an old knowledge. Okay, so this new thing that you've discovered, you've systematically written it down, but you would obviously want your peers in your discipline, other researchers, other academicians to read about your new discovery. That is the whole purpose of doing research, right? But how would you make them read your work? You can make them read your work once it is published in a research journal. So your research paper, once you've written, has to be published in a research journal. Now, what is a research journal? The University of Victoria defines a research journal as a scholarly publication containing articles dedicated to a particular discipline written by experts like professors, researchers in that particular discipline. So the distinguishing factor of research journal are that they are always dedicated to certain discipline. There could be a research journal which is dedicated completely to economics or to banking or to machine learning, data sciences, medicine, astrophysics, marketing, and so on. In fact, it is quite a possibility that a journal is dedicated to a very small part of this wider discipline. For example, we have journals like the Lancet HIV, which is dedicated to HIV. We also have British Journal of Anesthesia, which, as the name suggests, is dedicated to anesthesia only. What do we mean when we say that a journal is dedicated to a discipline, and what impact does it have, or what does it mean for a research publisher like you? Now, when a journal is dedicated to a discipline, it means that it is going to publish papers only related to that discipline. So in case you're writing a paper in industrial marketing, then you will find a journal which either publishes paper related to marketing, or maybe a journal which is dedicated completely to industrial marketing. Similarly, if you're writing a paper in on HIV, then you can get it published either in a journal of medicine or a journal which is dedicated completely to this topic. So it is very important that after writing a paper, you understand to which discipline your paper belongs and the journals which publish in that discipline, and only in those journals can you publish a paper. Also, unlike a newspaper or magazine which is read by the general public, usually for entertainment or for basic information. It is more for general reading kind of a thing. Can be read by anybody, but a journal is read by people belonging to those discipline. Usually these people are reading it for some academic purpose or for some technical information. So it is a technically written document. A research paper is a technically written document, and therefore it is read only for the purpose of knowledge and information. So this is all about research journal. Before I move ahead to the next section, let me share with you names of some more journals. The first on the screen, you can see the journal cover of the Lancet of Psychiatry. The next journal that you can see on the screen is the Industrial Marketing Management. After this, the image that you see belongs to the Journal of Computer Aided Geometric Design. And finally, on the screen you can see the name Journal of Economics and Business. As you can clearly see, each journal is dedicated to a discipline. Now, journals are similar to books. The way you need a publisher to produce a book, you also need a publisher for journals. All the above journals, if you've looked carefully, have been published by Elsevier, which is one of the most renowned publishers of the world. I'll explain you the relationship between a journal, a publisher, and a paper with the help of another example. You can see on the screen an image which first shows you the name. So the name of the research paper that you can see is Does Fake News Impact Stock Returns? Evidence from US and EU stock markets. So as you can see, this is the name of the paper, and since this paper is related to economics and business, it has been published in the Journal of Economics and Business. And this Journal of Economics and Business has been published by Elsevier. So we have a research paper, we have a journal, and then we have a journal publisher. Let us understand how exactly are these three connected in our next section. So a paper is written by an individual or a group of researchers, say 3, 4, 5 authors. They will write a paper dedicated to a certain topic. So it is extremely in detail, but a very, very narrow space that you are covering. Now this paper belongs to a certain discipline, and you will be sending this paper to a journal. This journal in turn will be in one issue, would be publishing around 6 to 10 papers. So in a single journal at one particular time, along with your paper, there would be around 6 to 7, 8 other papers published. And a journal, as I mentioned, is always dedicated to a certain discipline. However, when this journal is now being published by a publisher, so in all the previous cases, Elsevier was the publisher, but a publisher produces millions of journals which would be dedicated to different disciplines. So as you've seen in the example till now, we have Elsevier, which is producing journals related to medicine, which is producing journals related to management, marketing, economics, banking, psychiatry, and these are just some, maybe not even 0.01% of the journals which they are producing. So publishers produce a variety of journals, whereas a journal is dedicated only to one discipline, and a paper is even a smaller topic under that discipline. That is how these three are connected to each other. So let us start by understanding why is it important for you to know what are the good, reliable publishers across the world. Once you start your research journey as a reader or as a publisher, it is quite a possibility that you will not be familiar with any journals. You will not know which are the good ones. You will not be able to recognize them. And because you are reading papers You have to read papers for your research. It is important that you read papers from good, reliable journals rather than from the fake or predatory ones. Because if you do read from a fake or predatory journal, the quality of information that you are collecting is not reliable. Similarly, if you've written a paper which you end up sending to a journal which is predatory, fake, or not a reliable one, you will be losing on your precious research work. So to safeguard yourself, it is important that you recognize a good publisher, because if the journal belongs to this good, famous or reliable publisher, then you are sure that the journal where you are sending your paper is also reliable. It might not be the best in that area, but it will definitely be a reliable one. Therefore, see this video, continue watching this video and understand which are the best journals of the world. The list has been taken from the paper titled "Who are the 100 largest scientific publishers by journal count? A web scraping approach." This paper was published in December 2022 in the Journal of Emerald. So, as per this paper, the number one publisher is, as you can see on the screen, Springer, followed by Taylor and Francis. At number 3, we have Elsevier, followed by Wiley, Sage, Omex, De Gruyter, Oxford University Press. At number 9, we have Indus Science, and at number 10, we have Brill. So, these are the top 10 publications as per this paper. The link to this paper, the citation of this paper has been given in the screen below and also in the description box in case you do want to download and read the complete paper. Also remember, recognizing a good journal through a publisher is one of the easiest way and good for somebody who is just started their research journey. There are multiple other ways of recognizing a good journal, like reading their impact factor, their citation score, their indexing, and so on and so forth. And we are going to deal with each one of them in our subsequent videos. But for now, remember who are the good publishers and how is a journal related to a publisher, and in what kind of journal should you be sending your research paper. I hope you did find this video informative. Do let us know in the comment section below what else do you want to know about research journals and publishing. And if you did like our video, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is Dr. Ritika Gaba, your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer. Thank you so much.